Hi there, welcome to Bench Talk with Sadie. I am Sadie. If it's your first time, thank you and welcome. If it's not your first time, you have noticed that we have been talking about living in the moment, championing the moment, and just appreciating being in the moment, living here right now. Although you're aware of what the past has been like and you embrace what the future could turn out to be, but your focus is right here. Okay, so one of the things I want to talk about today when it comes to living in the moment is journaling. Okay, in a previous video, I'm not sure if it was the second or the third one, we talked about being aware of your thoughts. Okay, and I mentioned, I think, in that video that in order for us to be self-aware, or in order for us to be aware of our own thinking, we need to have them on record somewhere. Okay, so today I want to talk about journaling, because journaling is a very important tool that we can use in terms of assessing our own thinking, assessing our own beliefs, assessing our emotions, and assessing our own behaviors. Okay, because once we're able to assess all those things, we know how to change things the next time, we know how to be better in the next moment, right? So journaling is important in that you record your thoughts, you record your behaviors, you record whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking. Okay, that way you're able to look back and be like, okay, this is what I thought on this day and this is what happened. Okay, journaling helps you to record details as well, because you're able to say, on this particular day I felt like 1, 2, and 3 because this was happening. And that also helps you to track patterns. It helps you to track your own triggers. Okay, it helps you to see what ticks me off and what doesn't, and how do I often behave when something of this nature happens. Okay, so I have journals of all sorts. Like, I have this little one that a friend of mine, Ryan, bought for me. I love it so much. I've just started using this one. Actually, it's the coolest thing ever. It's like completely natural, used from like repurposed material. I used to just like record thinking, to record my notes for the episodes, to just record my ideas for whatever I want to do. And then I have this little cutie as well. I got this one, I think it was at China Mall in East London. This is where I journal my prayer life. So all my prayers and my gratitude. So whatever I'm thankful for to God, I write it all in here. That way, when I'm feeling low, when I'm feeling like things are a little difficult, I can go and be like, oh, this was a beautiful moment. And it helps to just keep me going as well. And it helps me deepen my relationship with God as well, because I can just see the conversation translate into moments as well. So yeah, that's what this is for. Sometimes I add random stuff like passwords and stuff like that. Please don't steal this if you ever see me with it out about. So yeah, this is so important for me. Like, it has the most important thoughts and prayers that and conversations that I have with God as well. And then I have this. I record this for exercises and stuff. So if I ran 2 kilometers, if I ran 15 minutes, I recorded how did I feel after running? How did I feel before running? What happened? Did I run fast? Did I run slow? This one helps me to check my own progress as well, to just see, okay, how was I a week ago? How am I now? And stuff like that. And I can also like record what I'm eating to see, okay, let's say maybe I've been struggling with heartburn lately, because I tend to struggle with that. Then I can determine, oh, it's because I've been eating these types of food. That's why I have heartburn. And then this one, love it. This one basically incorporates everything. It incorporates my exercise life, it incorporates my prayer life, it incorporates my personal life. Everybody is in here. I love it so much because it was like this little gorgeous map of the world. I think I got this one at Mr. Price Home, and it was so cheap as well. Mr. Price has some amazing journals, but I know that some people struggle with trust issues. So you're a little scared that, should I write something down, somebody might get a hold of it. I know that a lot of people hold that fear that somebody could read my stuff, because the truth of the matter is, our confidence or our trust has been betrayed before by a sibling or a parent or somebody that we trusted reading our work, and then sometimes using it against us. So if you are a little scared to journal in books, which I prefer for me because it's there, I can see the thinking, it's here, and then I can put it away. Obviously, this is easier if you don't live with a lot of people in the house, and you're guaranteed nobody's gonna go looking through your journals and opening them. But if you are and you're a little scared about security, then you can have a journal on your phone. Okay, the nice thing with having journals on your phone is that you can lock it, you can put a security code and that sort of thing. You can use your fingerprint access. That way your thoughts and how you record them is completely for you and for nobody else. And that's the purpose of journaling. But what I have noticed that with journaling as well is it also helps in moments where, let's say for example, you've been struggling with let's say depression or any other sort of mental illness lately, or let's just say things have been just horribly difficult and you're finding yourself in a situation where you have to see a professional, or you're seeing a counselor. By the way, counselors are also professionals. Or you're seeing your pastor at church, then you can just, when you have a conversation, you can just quickly just to remind yourself, oh, this is what's happening, this is what has happened. They help you just remind yourself of what has happened. They help you just put your planning and your thinking and your emotions into paper. That way they become real. And once they're real, you can deal with them. I think that's the most important part about journaling. Once something is put down and it's recorded down, it becomes so real. And once it is real, you can deal with it. If it's just up here and it doesn't materialize into anything, then it becomes a little difficult to deal with. Especially if it's negative thoughts. If negative thoughts are all just stuck in your head and you don't put them down on paper or you don't type them down somewhere, you don't get to see them translate from your head into your journal or into any space where you record, where you can be like, all right, this is the thinking and this is why I'm thinking in this particular manner. So yeah, journaling is so important in order for us to be self-aware, in order for us to understand what we're thinking and how that thinking affects our emotions, and then how our emotions affect our behavior. Because truth of the matter is, all of those things are in connection. I do want to do an episode where I talk about how our thinking translates into emotion and how emotions translate into actions, and how we can counter the negative thinking and that sort of thing. In the meantime, thank you so much for seeing me again. I do hope that you come back for more. And then if you want us to discuss anything else, if you have any questions, please comment below. Let me know. Those people that are readers, if you like to read things, I do tend to upload a lot of the content from this vlog onto my blog. It's blogspot.com/binge talk with Sadie. So blogspot.com/binge talk with Sadie. I will also put it on the description so you can see exactly what it's about. In the meantime, thank you so much. I will see you next time. Adios.